Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwing, and of course, welcome back to another episode of Evoland. And of course, thank you guys so much for the comments and the great response on the last episode. You guys really enjoyed the extra long episode. Now, not to be the party pooper, or how, what's that saying? I almost said pooper pyre, not to be the pooper party. No, not to be the party pooper. That makes more sense. This episode should be going up just 2 days after, so there's not as much of a break, but this episode might be a tiny little bit shorter just because I've had kind of a little bit of a strep throat today, so I don't know how long I'll be able to record for, so I'm just warning you, it might be a little bit of a shorter episode just for that very reason. That was a cool loading screen there. Can I talk to you or no? Oh, there we go. I've heard very worrying rumors lately. People say that the sacred grove to the south side has been corrupted. It was such a quiet and wonderful place. If that is true, I fear there is no hope left. Okay. Interesting. Anything over here? Now loading. I love how it does the disc thing, even though it's a digital game. Alright, we got a restless child. It sounds weird when you read it like that. You got a restless child. He keeps running around all day long. I mean, just like, you know, it's like if you walk in and your wife is giving birth and they're like, you got a restless child. I just love Double Twin. Not just playing the game, but also finding the cards. Most of them are quite easy to find, but the most powerful ones are well hidden. I'd love to see a complete collection one day. That sounds like something where we need to bring him a complete collection in order to get some kind of a reward. We must keep our spirits high despite what is happening. I'm your man if you want to play a friendly game of Double Twin. Sure, let's take a look at the rules first because we've never even played this game. Each player starts with 5 cards, drawn at random from his deck. Players take turns placing cards on the board until it is filled. You can capture your opponent's cards if you place an adjacent card, with a higher power on the relevant side. The player with the highest number of cards to his color wins the game. Cards in hand also counts as 1 point. In case of a draw, the challenging player, you, will lose. Okay, so this sounds like a little bit almost like Skystones from Skylanders, just a bit of a variation on that. So let's try a easy game against this guy. Here he goes, playing a snake. Oh, that is so cool, I like that. How the numbers act depending like on which side you place them. Okay, so let's see. Got a bat. This is a very good card there. The Zumba here is really good too. So let's try to place a Zumba, see if we can capture his Cobra. Cobra Zero, I believe, is the name of that creature. I can't recall exactly. Ooh, here's the magician dude. Okay, wait. No, I want to play this. Nope. Can I cancel that? Decision? Yep. What about this fella? Nope. Okay, I'm going to play this one just because I feel like I want to have strong defense in place. So I'm going to play this card right here. There we go. Let's see what he does next. I'm going to play the slime. Okay, interesting choice indeed. Now, there doesn't seem to be any way for me to capture that slime, nor can I capture the magician, so I think the best move would be to just play a safe bet, which would honestly actually be probably this card right here, just because it's got weak attacks on the sides, and we're gonna need to worry about that, so yep. I guess if I position this, I should win, right? Because I'll have 5 cards. Unless if he's got something absolutely ridiculously powerful. Which I don't think he might have. Because we are playing on easy, so we'll see. Ooh, nice. Victory! I'll play this. Nice. We won. What do we got? You got card player. You have won a game of Double Twin. Interesting. Let's see what this treasure chest has to offer. Oh, an expensive merchant. Great. I love how they, right off the bat, tell you that she's very expensive. There's always people who profit from a crisis. Did you read that? Ooh, there's a silver armor. Oh, I can't even afford that. Fast DVD player. Why the heck would I want a fast DVD player? I'm not sure. But I do want a silver armor. Sounds really good. I don't even know what a Phoenix Down is, but I kind of want it. Weirdly enough. I'm going to buy a couple of potions. Okay, should I be heading towards this house? Can I go in there or no? Okay, I guess not. So we head on up. Now loading. Is it referring to this, maybe, with the DVD player? I'm not sure. The ruins of Sardunak, probably, to the northeast, hold many treasures and dangers. You seem like a nice guy, so I'll give you a discount on any bone mending if you go there. Do you need any healing now? Certainly. Thank you. Save your game. Yes. So, let's head on out and see what's happening here. We cannot leave yet. We need to talk to my uncle first. There's a big airship floating above his house. We'll find him easily. Oh, I guess we can't leave yet. So I guess I gotta head on back, don't I? I assume I probably went the wrong route. Instead of going to the right side, we should have just kept going straight. That was probably the key to success on this mission. But then again, I mean, you could always come back. That's what RPGs are always about, is returning and not being bothered by the process of repetition. Because otherwise you're just going to hate every RPG on the planet, or at least 90% of them. So, we're searching for the airship, the house with the airship. That's our priority. And there we go. I think we found it already. Wait, why did I go that way? Oh, actually, let's see. What do we got over here? I used to live in Papunica village, where we were before, remember? I moved here because growing crops was easier near the monastery. There must be some powerful evil there spreading the waste. Now look at what my house has turned into. We're all doomed. Ah, we're gonna rescue you, don't worry. Don't you see we have a giant sword? I've lived in Aogai, for 60 years, and as far as I can remember, the Black Citadel has always been abandoned. Now some evil grows there again, as it did ages ago. Okay, interesting. So it doesn't seem like anyone still knows exactly what's up, but we got some HD backgrounds right now, which is kind of neat. That's pretty cool. HD backgrounds, like a boss. Okay, why is this walking so weird? I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the... Guess what? An arrow in the what? Put it in the comment section below. For those of you that don't know it, high five. Bam. You know what I'm talking about. And you know what they're talking about. Let's just say I had trouble sitting for a while. I would help you, but unfortunately, I cannot fight anymore. And no, he didn't take an arrow to the butt. It's a reference to another arrow. Alright, Karis, uncle! Is everything fine? Please enter his name. Sid sounds a-okay for me, especially considering that everyone else's name is Karis and Clink. Sid, finally, a normal name. Well, I mean, again, normal for North American culture. That's what I mean. Those names might be normal in other parts of the world. You're finally back home. A lot has happened here, and the waste has begun spreading faster. Almost half of Aogai is already gone. We need to act fast. Uncle, we've got the power of the crystal and Cloud's blade. Is that how they spelled it, really? Clods instead of clouds. Cloud's blade from the Noria mines. That should be enough to defeat whatever lies in the Black Citadel. Oh, and I found Clink here to wield the sword. She's such a jerk. She's like, oh yeah, we found all the stuff, and by we, I mean him, and by him, I mean this guy who's gonna just carry the sword. We're ready to go to the Black Citadel. What's our uncle doing? Is he gonna do the Harlem Shake all of a sudden? That's good, but you'll need the Amulet of Gorn to enter the Citadel. It's been split in two parts. The first one is in the Sacred Grove. You can find the grove south of Aogai. I went there last week, and the cliff near the entrance was collapsed recently. You will need a bomb to clear it. You should talk to Garen, the bald card player in the market. He used to be an officer in the army. Clink, could you try to find the bomb so we can get into the Sacred Grove? During this time, I have to find a way to get stronger. I think I should not always rely on you protecting me. I'll go home and try to find something in my father's library. He was a mighty wizard. He knew many powerful spells. I love how she just pushes us. Did you see that? What the heck is she doing? I'll join you back later. Go talk to this Garen about the bombs. Thanks for being very not bossy. I really appreciate that. Her mother had a strong will too. You mean bossy. Good luck. Thanks. I'm definitely going to need it. Alright, so now we had a member leave our party for the very first time, which is definitely new. So let's go save up so we don't have to, just in case we don't have to listen to all of that talking again. Just, you know, better be safe than sorry. And let's go talk to Garen and see what he has to offer. What kind of advice he has about the bombs. And by the way, the HD backgrounds look fantastic. I love it. Looks awesome. So let's talk to this player here. You're looking for a bomb? I retired from the Demacia army not for a long time, but a long time ago, and I don't keep this kind of things. You should talk to our nurse just north of here. She knows all the gossip there is to know about Auga and its people. Okay, let's head towards the nurse. Right up here, who we already have had an encounter with before. You're looking for bombs? You should talk to that old crazy woman who lives near the well. She keeps all sorts of weird things in her cellar. Good thing I just received this new balm, like B-A-L-M, to treat major burns. Wait a minute, are you trying to say that I'm gonna hurt myself with those bombs? Really? Thanks, lady. Much obliged. I love how they're all just running us around the whole place. They're like, oh yeah, go over here now. No, actually go over here. Now go over here. Which, now that I think about it, that's what RPGs are, so... I guess... When it's pointed right in your face like this, you kind of realize how ridiculous it is sometimes. Okay, loading on up. Gonna head to the side here and talk to that lady again, remember? Who talked about the Citadel bombs, you say? Yes, I have some in my cellar. Yeah, of course, because everybody has just some bombs in their cellars. They've been there since the war, but I'm almost certain they will still work just fine. Lady, not a good place to keep bombs. Especially if they're from the war, because they can go off. But I'll only give you to them if you do something for me. What a great lady. You see, a dragon has been attacking the countryside, leaving only charred ground behind it. We need to get rid of the mighty beast. Deputy Raylan was on patrol duty this week. He should be able to tell you more. You will find him at the entrance of the village. Sounds good. You guys just keep sending me going everywhere, right? Alrighty. Gonna come on down over here. I think that's him, I would assume, right? There's the deputy. That's the only person right up at the front here, so... The dragon? Well, I don't think anyone really saw a dragon, but I did see the marks in the ground. Big, round craters of charred earth. I even had to tell that kid to get back to the village. I always see him playing around the craters. You can't let children play near a dragon. You should talk to his mother. She lives in the house next to Sid's. Sid's next to Sid's. Isn't Sid up here? So I guess I gotta come back up to the top and find the mother, which I would assume this is her right up here. You're old enough to know that dragons don't exist. Don't exist, right? That damn kid must have stolen the bombs from the old lady's cellar. I thought those firecrackers were a bit too big and heavy. Tell him to give you the bombs. I just hope they will be safer in your hands. Yep, you're a great parent. He shows you a bomb and says, hey mom, look at this beautiful firecracker that I have. Oh, go ahead and play with it, dear. No problem. Just don't get hurt. Boom. Did you hear that, mom? Nope, you blew up the whole house, son. Alright, so... Gonna make my way down through here. Now loading. Hey, come here, kid. You're the only one around here who's a kid. My mother knows about the bombs. I'm in so much trouble. But it was fun. It was so fun. It was probably worth it. Can I at least keep one? Nope. You can't keep any of them. You're a kid, for God's sake. You should be playing with bombs. Clink. No one should be playing with bombs, that being said, but still. As a kid, it's even worse. I learned a powerful spell. Did you find the bombs? Yeah, you got bombs. Handle with care. I'm sure they come with a little warning label as well. Great. Let's head to the sacred grove south of here. There's no time to waste. Sounds like a plan. Finally, gonna get into some action. This was a very exposition-heavy episode of Evoland. And you know what, guys? My voice is really starting to go out. You guys can probably even hear it. And I really can't talk for much longer, so I'm just gonna go take a break. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like rating. I know that it's a little bit shorter, but I promise you guys that there will be another episode coming on up very soon. Probably. Let me just take a look at my schedule here. So today is Wednesday, but this is going to go up on Thursday. So today is Thursday, if you're watching this, obviously. Then, of course, the next episode is probably going to go up either Saturday or Sunday. So we'll see, depending on how you guys received this episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We learned a lot of story stuff and some ridiculous RPG elements were pointed out to us very, very heavily. And of course, we also got to unlock HD backgrounds, which was very cool. So on the next episode, we shall head out of Owl Guy's City, head on down, and take on our first big challenge, which should be really interesting. So not first big challenge, but one of our first big challenges, which should be really intriguing. So again, tune in to the next episode. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please share the video with your family and friends, and favorite the video. It really does help it out a ton and help me out a ton. So thank you guys so much for each and every single one of you who does that anyways. So that being said, also, of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button to not miss out on all the content that goes up on the Blitzwinger channel. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.